This is Suzanne in France, property reference number SIF 002108. It's a detached house with a detached gîte. It comes in its gardens of over an acre and it has a separate paddock of over half an acre. All very well presented, nicely kept garden. The garden surrounds the house, and between the two field gates that you'll see in a minute, there's a track that is a rambler's walk, if you like. Not used all that often, but even so is a nice nature reserve at the bottom. So certainly a nice environment to live in. So the main house, you go in and there's plenty of character features. Lots of beams, exposed stonework, nice galleried landing there. Single glazed wood frame windows. You've got a wood burner plus electric radiators. Straight into this big lounge. There's plenty of character features. Built-in shelving there on the left. Doors out to the front. So the video was taken on a horrible day. It was raining, it was grey. But I did my best. You've got the seating area there in this entrance hall. Then here on the right, you've got the breakfast area that goes with the kitchen. Plenty of storage there as well in the breakfast area. A fully fitted kitchen. Plenty of units. You've got spacious there for a range-style cooker. Got a built-in fridge. And then you've got this archway through here into the breakfast area. As I say, there's cupboards all along there and above the door as well. In fact, it's one of the houses with the most storage spaces that I've seen recently. A couple of steps down into the utility room. You've got space and plumbing there for a washing machine and dryer. And then you've got a downstairs toilet with a hand basin tucked behind the door. So back up and through the breakfast room. So upstairs onto the galleried landing. So this has been set up with an occasional bedroom and a study space music room. You could make a completely contained bedroom by putting a Velux window in. You'd need planning consent, a déclaration préalable at the mairie. But if you put a window above where the bed is, you could make that as a separate bedroom. This is the bedroom for this house. Again, good size. Plenty of space for a very large wardrobe. Back across the mezzanine, you see the size of the area. More storage, so you've got cupboards there on the left-hand side, shelving in front of you. Big walk-in cupboard here on the right-hand side. Then you've got floor-to-ceiling cupboards here as well with shelving. As I say, one of the houses that I have on the market with the most amount of shelving. Here's the bathroom. So you've got a twin vanity unit, a shower unit, toilet, a bidet and a bath. The cupboard there's got the hot water cylinder and some shelving to make it an airing cupboard. Back out now onto the hallway, landing and mezzanine. Outside now, and this is the gîte. Pretty gîte, probably would have been thatched in its day. It would have been a bread oven. That would be the bread oven itself. It's been sealed up now. It's got a raised hearth for an open fire. which is not currently in use. Kitchen area, dining area, and living room all together. So electric heating in here as well. Nice when you've got guests coming, they've got their own accommodation. Up to the first floor, you've got this big bedroom, built-in eaves storage cupboards there, and behind the wood doors there's a built-in wardrobe. And the ensuite shower room. Outside to look from the gate to the main property, panning around to the gîte. So attached to the gîte where the roof is on a lower level, that's a double garage, used half as a garage, half as a workshop. Gardens all well maintained, you've got flowers and shrub borders, mature trees and hedging. That's the gate that leads you through to the paddock. As you can see, it's had its first cut for the season. And this is where you look across the land. So the path in between the two wooden gates is for ramblers. That's the one that goes down to the nature reserve. Not terribly busy, but it gives you a nice environment to be in. Over in the paddock, it's over half an acre. The vendors bought it to protect their environment, really. There is a derelict building on it, which you may get planning permission on to recreate an extra building. Just taking you to the side of the property now, looking back towards the gates and taking you around the back to see the back garden. House stands nicely in the middle of its plot, which is not all that common. So to the fence line, to the tall trees at the back. Seating area at the back, a gravel terrace area, barbecue. So walking round the back of the house. Back's just as immaculate as the front. Looking back round there, cars parked in front of the garage. Quick flash of the umbrella. And we're back round to the front of the house and the front garden. If you'd like any more information about the property, please head across to the website suzanneinfrance.com. Thank you.